My name is Keith Trusty.
My name is Kim Shawi.
I'm Sonia Walton.
I'm Pete Strange.
I'm Kathy Daly. I started with Messer in 1970, 2 years after Pete.
I came to Messer in 1968 as a co-op from the UC engineering program, led the conversation to create an ESOP, and became president in 1990 when we completed the transaction. The 20 most senior managers all agreed to put in personal funds to show their commitment.
For instance, in my case, I took a second mortgage on my home, used my entire IRA that I had saved to date.
When we presented the plan to the 99 salaried employees, 98 of them signed a letter of direction saying, use my retirement to buy company stock. That put us all in the game together.
It was an interesting time when the ESOP was actually proposed to me. And if I knew then what I know now, Pete wouldn't have even had to spend his time coming to talk to us. Instead of setting it up more for top level, they really distributed it throughout everybody. As I get closer to retirement, it really provides a peace.
Started my career as a co-op. It's hard to understand what you're going to have for retirement when you're 18, 20 years old. Sitting here now, almost 40 years old, it's eye-opening.
When I was a previous employer in the 401k world, recession hit and I lost all the money, almost all the money, and it was my money that I lost because it was my money that I had to put in. I was starting from scratch at 35 when I came to Messer. Messer's putting the money in, and it just keeps growing.
I was graduating high school and going to college during the '08 recession period. So a lot of volatility in the world, and a lot of it that I didn't necessarily understand. As you're working at the company and you're seeing like the transparency and just like where we're going to be going in 5 years or 10 years or beyond that, that is all driven by the fact that we're an ESOP. That to me was really powerful.
I think there's a pride with EGC. We went from a privately owned company to an employee owned, and it was one of the best moves that could have happened to every one of us there. And each year, if we put more into the company, that's all just coming back to us.
You ask of things I'm proud of. When current leadership opened up the ESOP to the craft workers, allowed them to designate their retirement to be used to purchase Messer stock, so many of them have done so.
Opening it up in the first place was a huge step. It was a lot of respect paid to the craft, but then giving it at a much lower percentage to be able to buy in really showed how important the younger craft were too.
We are doing everything that we can to make sure that the dollar that you help to generate is returned back to our employees.
Our commitment to professional development and leadership development with our employees is what makes Messer built to last. I think that as an ESOP, it's extremely important for us to grow as a company, and the only way to do that is to invest in people.
I was at the Bluegrass Airport. Our executive vice president at the time walked into the trailer, and I'm sitting here going, I'm about to get fired. I walked up and said, Tom, I really messed up. He goes, let's go figure out what we're going to do about it. I tell you, it taught me who Messer was, number one. But number two, it taught me how I was going to work with young engineers and allow them to grow. When they make a mistake, say, okay, what are we going to do about it? Come on, let's go.
When you're bringing talent from all over, you're bringing life experiences. And when you're able to broaden that diversity of thought, it just helps you collaborate more effectively.
Throughout my 20 years at Messer, one thing that I've really come to know is that Messer truly is a family. My mother passed away. At the service, the visitation, all these Messer employees started showing up together. Walked down that aisle and just embraced me. And after the service, my family and I were leaving. We just noticed just one Messer truck after another all in line. Had so much pride just knowing that all those guys had my back during that time.
In the last 35 years, Messer has far exceeded my expectations. The company that Messer is today and the values and the character, I am so proud to say, I worked for Messer for my whole career.
Being part of Messer's ESOP has truly given each employee the opportunity to have the company in their hands.
I am very proud of being part of EGC. We've been a family forever, but I'm also very proud of being a part of the Messer family. Every time I see the name, I said, that's my company.
People are building a lifetime here.
People and companies appreciate our efforts. They appreciate our commitment to economic inclusion, and that makes me very proud.
The non-negotiables have stayed in place. These ideas that we will be transparent, trustworthy, and caring for each other.
Everyone has a seat at the table. Everyone's voice is heard, and you can make a difference in this company.
There's a lot that goes into this. It's more than just building the buildings. It's building relationships. It's building people. Messer is built to last.